This is a 360 video. Look around. If you're on desktop, make sure you're in Google Chrome and use the W, A, S, and D keys on your keyboard, or click and drag with your mouse. If you're on mobile, make sure you're in the YouTube app and swipe or move your phone. Enjoy the show.
Welcome. I'm Sebastian, and this is Lying for Money, Game 30, Sudden Death. Allow me to welcome back Rigel. And allow me to welcome our two rookies, John and Manny. In this bag, I have 3 3D printed tokens. 2 of them say Seeker, 1 of them says Liar. Above the Seekers is a circle, above the Liar is a triangle. Please, without looking, select 1 token out of this bag, and do not open the token until I let everyone do so. All right. Everyone, please look at your tokens. You can open them and see what team you're on. And put on your masks. Oh, Manny, yours is actually upside down. I'm so sorry that you have used permanent marker.
For nothing. That's all right. Wait, what do you mean upside down?
Please take off your glasses.
Please take off your glasses.
Is it like this?
No. Yeah, there you go.
This way.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, so sensual.
All right, guys. Please stick your fists out in front of you.
Don't touch it.
If you would like the $15 cash prize divided evenly amongst all of you, please lift your thumb now. Masks off. 1 vote. We're going to keep the cash prize for the winners, and the winners qualify for the inner circle. Game on.
What were we talking about?
Gasoline.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, gasoline. Because of global warming or something?
Leonardo DiCaprio endorses it.
Gasoline?
Yeah.
Or global warming.
No, global warming. But I'm sure he still probably uses lots of gasoline though.
What do you mean he endorses global warming?
He endorses the fact that it's
That it's
real.
a thing. Which is important because we have to acknowledge that it's a thing for some reason.
Yeah. The ozone is the hole. You know, like when the sun beats too hard on your car and it gets like that, you know, the paint.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's like the beam.
Yeah, we definitely have to repaint the ozone.
Yeah. And like when you take like a magnifying glass and you shine it in a certain way and you can like...
Well, if we kill the ozone layer, the magnifying glass laser will be even more powerful, right?
You're right.
So, I mean, there's an upside.
There is. We should fix this problem.
I don't think those two things are
The
related.
4 of us.
Well, yeah, we brainstorm right now. I'm sure we could come up with something,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe a bubble. Let's make a bubble made out of some form of, you know, material. And just surround the whole earth in it.
I'm sure if they legalize weed, this would all just
Carcinogens, man. Carcinogens. The weed burns carcinogens.
I think if they legalize weed, people will just have this exact conversation way more times.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
that is true.
What do you think would happen if they legalize weed?
The government would make more money. The cartel would make less money, right?
Dude, I would love to go to the store and just like instead of buying cigarettes, just have like a 20 joints rolled perfectly into a cigarette box.
I just want to buy cocaine from CVS, man.
That'd be great.
Yeah, drugs should be legalized.
All drugs.
All drugs, yeah. All
Even
drugs.
like LSD.
Oh, especially LSD.
Just not while you're driving a
Oh
vehicle.
no, I know a friend who was convinced that aliens were real.
Oh, I know a guy like that too. And
I
he
know
does
guys
lots of
like
drugs.
that even when he's not on LSD.
Shit.
Yeah, but I'm sure he was convinced while he was on LSD, and then it just stayed with him. Because they say you like really think about how we perceive the world.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I just recently bought a puppy. I love you, Cody.
Nice.
And like the way I see him sniffing everything, I'm like, wow, how does he perceive the world? Like he perceives it through his nose.
He's a child, man.
He's a puppy.
He's a little baby boy.
He's a puppy, but like I can't smell the smells he smells.
Yeah, you know why that is?
You smell me?
You know why that is?
Because all the neurons and...
Because he's got like zillions of olfactory receptors in his nose.
Yeah, exactly, nerves. That
We
just
got
connect
like
to him.
5, he's got literally a zillion.
Yeah.
That's 5 to like a zillion.
Exactly. So what if LSD takes down all the shutters and we really see the world for what it really is? And then when we sober up, the fakeness comes back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why when you get stoned, you can rap a lot better because your thoughts are more clear. When I get stoned, that's all I think about is rapping.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But then when you rap, your cotton mouth kicks in, and then...
No, I always have
you can't really spit because you have no spit. You can't spit.
You gotta have you gotta constantly have a beverage.
Yeah.
You constantly have a beverage with you.
Seeing that you've been talking a lot, I think you're the liar.
You get... Is that legal? Just to call me out like that?
We should just make it legal.
Is that
so
legal?
people can call people
You have a question
liars
for
all
me?
the time.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
What?
I want to be
Is
able
it
to go to
legal?
CBS
Is it
and
legal
call
that you
someone
just
a
called me
liar.
out like that?
You can say anything as long as it's not a direct threat. If it is, I will ask that you retract it or I'll object to you. That's the only thing.
Like a physical threat?
Right, like a threat of violence.
What if the threat of violence is preceded by a conditional? So if you say something, then I will fucking punch you.
You know what? No. I think because he told me that I was the liar, I think that he's the liar.
That's not a direct threat anymore, right?
It's no longer a question. I'm gonna let you guys continue playing.
Okay, but what if I promise to pay for your lawyer if you beat somebody up? Is that a threat?
So,
Now you want to beat me up?
if he says
I'm not saying I would
if he
personally
says
do
the
it.
wrong thing and you pay for my lawyer, then I will punch him in the
Okay,
face.
let me put it this way. You can say
I'm still in the game.
this is how
I'm
judging
getting so
a
sweaty
threat
right
works.
now.
It's very simple.
I know, it's really
You
I
say
can't
sweaty.
fight. I can't fight. I
It
just
might
talk
be
a lot.
because I might be not the liar.
No,
Duh.
go ahead.
It's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
if somebody says something that someone else, the player, deems threatening, and they say was that a threat, and then it's confirmed, yes, that was a threat, or they don't say anything, which is an implicit confirmation that it's a threat, then I, take action to
Wait, is this
eject the
a
person.
live stream?
No, it's not a live stream. If this was a live stream, oh
A
man,
lot more interesting.
It would be
It's not
exactly
live
the
stream.
same.
Can we view the comments?
Yeah.
that would be a whole
It's just gonna be a lot of people-
separate thing.
It's just gonna be Tasso screaming, punch him.
You guys like the Walking Dead things? Tasso?
I don't know Tasso, but he
Tasso,
would do
there's
that.
only one.
No, there's 2.
There's a
I
second
just know
hit.
he would do that.
There's
two of them?
Tasso Macrules and there's Tasso Z.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tasso's a very it's a famous
No.
Greek name.
There's only 2 that I know. And
I've
Tasso,
never
when I
met
met
one.
this Tasso, he was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." You know, Tasso. I met Tasso when
Is,
I had.
here, is that Tasso a real Tasso?
Yeah.
Because Tasso Z isn't. Tasso's not his real name. It's Anastasios.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's crazy talk.
Anastasios.
I met Tasso when I had a dick on my head.
So you met him as a dickhead.
I did. That's how I met Tasso. And he opened up a lot of doors for me. If it wasn't for that dick on my head, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Well, you got your dick in the door.
There you go.
Yeah. Just had a dick
Dick on your
just
head.
dangling up my
Wow,
ear.
that far?
It was like down to my. It was like down to here.
Oh,
and just
man.
like swinging around and.
It's a
Yeah.
hell of a dick.
It's
Hanging
a
off your
huge
ear.
dick.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I met Tasso and he seen it and he started stroking it.
And then did it get bigger?
No, it wasn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
You couldn't really see.
I could. It was on my. It was
your
on my
head. Yeah,
ear.
it was on your head.
Yeah.
Stupid question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was like glued to my head. Man. I had to like yank it off. It's crazy. Like wow.
You're an interesting character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I retract my earlier statement. I don't think you're a liar because anybody that would admit that, I can't call a liar.
But yeah, and I appreciate that you think that.
Yeah.
So
There's only one
Oh, so
person.
that
left.
leaves me.
I mean,
one more.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's only one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you played this game before. No.
Yes,
Exactly.
I have.
Well, he's played this game
Although
before.
that's not usually considered a good enough reason to kill someone. It
Kill
frequently is.
what? Who's killing who? I never
That's
said.
how this works.
We're not threatening.
Whatever happened to threatening people?
I'm not threatening. This isn't.
Well,
I'm
it's
not
not.
gonna.
It's not. That's not a
physical.
direct threat. It's
Oh,
Hey,
it's
you
over
getting
for
this? You
direct.
getting this on the
then they
record?
get killed off.
This is crazy.
So that's an indirect threat.
It's a
Because
silky,
you're not killing me.
It's a silky smooth Sicilian mafia threat.
Yes.
Ooh. Wow, that's hard. Wow.
I know. This is a really serious game.
Yeah, you would know if you just recently read the Godfather book like I did.
Wow, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Must have been a big book.
No,
Got
not
three
really.
parts.
Not really. No, it's actually way better than. It encompasses the first movie and like the Robert De Niro part of the second movie, and then that's it. And then like they made up all the other Michael Corleone killing his brother. That wasn't in the book.
Okay.
And then
Okay. All right.
yeah.
I only saw the first one.
What?
Godfather? Really?
So
It's an American classic.
do you wanna like form an alliance?
Oh, an alliance.
Yeah, since we both know that we're not liars.
Yeah, and also he's played this game before, so he's probably in another level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
probably
like
a lot
level
better at
6.
selecting the last token, even though I picked last.
Yeah, he's good at doing that.
Yeah, he's good at picking the last one.
He's good at that. So you're a liar.
No, but if you're not, and you're not, and we take that as a fact, then I guess I must be.
You must be.
And why wouldn't we take it as a fact? I mean,
Why
he
wouldn't
said
we?
so.
Why wouldn't we take it as a fact?
Well, I mean, we have nothing
Why
to go
wouldn't
on.
we take it as a fact?
So why wouldn't you? With absolutely no evidence, why not believe it?
Isn't that how we do things nowadays?
Yes, because we are Americans.
We're Americans.
Americano.
Yeah.
Americani.
American.
I don't know any more ways to say it.
I don't know any because I'm a real
Unidos.
American, so I don't speak any other languages.
Wow, and I'm Hispanic. Estados Unidos. You're right. You're right.
Yes.
Somos gringos. That's another one. It's crazy how I get called gringo all the time when I'm in DR.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm a white boy over there.
Wow.
Like, hey, mi gringo. Like,
They call you Papi?
nah, man.
You get Papi a lot?
I wish.
Yeah?
I wish. Yeah, man.
Papi is like when a girl calls you Papi, it's sexy,
Well,
right?
yeah, when a girl does it, yeah.
Sexy.
But when a guy does it, it could still be sexy.
Hey, sure. If a girl, what if it's like a 5'4" Peruvian chick with a nice booty?
You just described a sexy woman.
And when she's like, hey, Papi.
Yeah, that would enhance the sexiness probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet context.
Why did you have to specifically state her height though?
Because I mean, shorter girls are generally sexier, in my opinion. Short
That's 'cause you're
Latina,
tall.
short Latina girls.
Yeah, I don't care about height, right? Right?
I mean, what would you prefer? 6'11", 6'11"
I love a
versus
midget just one
6'11"
time.
versus 5'4".
Man, have
Wait,
we had this
I
conversation?
mean 5'11" versus 6. Wait, 5'11" versus 5'4". What would you prefer?
Well, I'm less than
I
5'11",
don't
so I
know.
have to pick 5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Aren't you?
But what would you prefer? Would you prefer a taller or a shorter girl?
What's wrong with having a taller girl?
I think 5'4"
she's
to
like in-
5'6" is probably my ideal range,
Yeah,
but only
see?
because I'm only 5'8". So it's like,
But
a little bit
what's
shorter, but
wrong
not
with
like
dating
all the
a
way
taller
down.
girl? Like, I don't
Nothing.
understand.
Nothing.
It's
I've dated
like-
taller girls before. I'm just saying, what's do you prefer? What you
I
prefer?
don't.
You don't care?
As long as they treat me right, man.
That's true.
That's all I care about.
Yo, dude, girls that treat you right are fucking good. I mean,
Yeah.
they're freaking good. You gotta censor
You can
that.
curse here.
We
You
can
can?
curse, right?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh shit!
You can say anything except direct threats.
Can you say penis?
Yes.
Wow.
You can say
Didn't we already
cunnilingus.
say penis? Because
Yeah,
you had one on your
You had
ear?
one on your head.
Oh, I
You
did,
were-
but I think I said dick.
No, you said penis.
No, I said penis. I said penis.
You said
I think dick is
Yeah.
considered more vulgar.
it is. It
Really?
is. It is.
Yeah,
see,
penis
you know,
is
I
like the least
see-
vulgar version of dick.
Yeah, you're
Once,
right.
like,
you're
when I
right.
was, like,
but it's not
6
really that vulgar
Penis,
anymore.
dick, cock. I think that's the order.
And balls.
Balls are a different
Balls
thing.
are, yeah, they're
not the
different
same
part
as a
of your
dick.
anatomy.
When I was like,
For balls, it's like
I can see why you would
scrotum.
be mistaken, but
Wait, testicles? Scrotum?
testicles, scrotum.
Which is
nah.
less vulgar? Testicles or scrotum?
they're equal.
Yeah, they're
Equal.
both. They're scientific terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not.
When I was like 13 years old, I remember when I first found out the word pussy. I was in my room with my friends, and we were saying things like, octopussy. And like we were saying like, hey, octopussy. And my mom would like come around the corner and say, hey, what did you just say? I'm like, nothing. Octopussy.
See, that's the advantages of having
terrible.
parents that didn't speak English. I could do that and they wouldn't know.
How do you say pussy in Spanish?
I don't say pussy in Spanish.
You can
That's
say,
the thing.
Or don't you say, how do you say section? It's like, what's cochar?
Huh?
Cochar?
No, well, Dominicans, we say different, it's different slang. We
Coche?
say singar.
Singar.
Yeah. We say, oye, vamos a singar. Or you say, vamos a rapar. You know, it's, each, right? You Spanish, right? Sebastian? Aren't you like
I
Argentina?
thought he was like Iraqi for the longest time.
So let's just get this down. You're the
Iraqi.
liar.
These are personal
No,
questions that
but
are not relevant to
That's
the
what
game.
you seem
Okay,
to think.
cool.
You've been
But
lying.
I'll find out later.
You've been lying.
You're right. I must not actually prefer women who are between 5'4" and 5'6". It must be some other random height.
You've been lying this whole time.
You know, I could do that and still be a seeker, right?
You've been lying to me.
Okay.
And Manny.
Of course you could lie and still be a secret.
Let me ask you a
kinda
serious,
what a
let me ask you a
secret
serious
is.
question.
Okay.
What's in that cup?
Water
That's a
with some
lie.
little bits of dirt in it.
That's also a lie.
There's little bits of dirt in my cup. No, I just drank it.
God
All
made
these-
dirt won't hurt.
I just want to know what it is,
Whatever
though.
happened to
Because like I poured it
simple-
straight out of the Brita
You guys
thing.
ever try to drill
Isn't
dig
that
a
supposed to
hole in
filter
China?
everything out? Why do I have little flecks?
Nah.
No?
I used to dig holes looking for treasure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I used to love frogs when I was a kid, man.
Really?
I don't know
Frogs?
why I love frogs so much. I would like find a frog and I would just be like,
Right?
I was so quick. I would like,
Sebastian confirmed that I have water with little flecks in it.
They were too slimy.
let me see this.
No, it's quite a bit. Yeah.
That's gross.
Well, I mean, I was drinking it, so
Disgusting.
I know.
How could you
I'm
ingest
gonna
that?
assume.
I didn't realize when I started drinking it. I don't look at my water when I'm going to drink it. I assume it's clear.
You don't look at your water?
Mine's fine.
Oh, I need to look at my water.
I mean, you gotta know what you're
Literally-
putting in your mouth.
Yeah, but I poured it out of like a Brita filter.
Yeah, that filter right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Wow. Maybe the cup was
Maybe
dirty.
it was the cup. I don't know.
Maybe someone
No, maybe it came from the
Dirty doesn't cut.
Maybe
Man,
somebody
he's
put something
lying,
in my
dude.
drink.
Yeah. I'm not sure because you really can't be sure.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
I'm not as sure as you can be without being sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, if there's no word for it that I can think of.
Uncertain?
Uncertainty. What's that
But
word
that's like,
mean?
yeah, that's like not sure. It's the same thing.
Well, that's what you just said you were.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
you're like, I'm about as sure as I can
as
be.
I can be without it. Yeah. I
Without
haven't
being
passed
sure.
that. Yeah.
Hashtag
I'm like in the
uncertain.
triple A's.
Yes.
How many likes do you get on that?
What?
How many follows? Follow.
I don't know.
Know what I mean?
What?
As a leader, all I could do is lead. It's up
What
to
do you
them to follow.
what do you lead? You a construction worker?
Nah, I just lead people
That
to be
was
better
not
people.
racist at all.
What was that a racist? What?
Of course it
Racism is allowed here.
It was not racist. How's that racist? I could say. Well, here's the thing.
Is it?
I didn't mean it as racist, so therefore it's not
Okay,
racist.
it's not racist. All right then. There you go.
Yeah. Hey,
you go.
construction workers are like good-looking guys usually. Like if someone was like, "Hey, you a construction worker?" I'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm a construction worker."
Yeah, but there's so much negative connotations. Like if you're a female, like walking past a bunch of construction workers, you're gonna automatically assume they're gonna,
Yeah, but what if you're a good-looking construction worker like yourself?
like myself.
Yeah, and what if one of these girls is like, "Ooh,
Then
It's okay.
I guess it's okay, right?
yeah."
Situational though.
I don't know, because in today's culture, today's rape culture, you can never be certain. I never want to put myself out there like that. You know,
I feel as
I
dog.
want to respect women.
I just wouldn't want to
But
make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but
Because you
check
never
this
know
out.
when they'll take it negatively.
Check this out. Out of 10 women, right? You see 10 women walking down the street, and you genuinely like, "Hey, how's it going, beautiful?" And out of 10 women, you say that, and one of them was like, "Oh, that was so sweet of you. I needed that boost of self-confidence." And one of them says that, and then she turns out to be your wife.
That's cool.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know.
It's all
I mean,
about
that's
how
how
you.
you
It's
say
all
it.
about
No,
how
it's
you.
how
It's
you-
all about
yeah.
how you come off. If
Exactly,
you come
yeah,
off
yeah.
like a dog and you're just like,
Yeah,
"Hey, what's
yeah.
up, baby?" Then yeah. But if you're like, "Hey, how's it going? You're beautiful," like, and she's like, "Oh, that's really sweet," and you're like, "It's had to let you know.
Yeah, but
And then before you know it, you're like on a date with this girl, and then like you got 3 kids 2 years later.
To be that smooth.
Is this your life? No, it's not my life.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like a cool life though.
I could never be that smooth with somebody I just met.
But you could.
Hey,
you can be that smooth though.
Was after I've known them and I'm comfortable with them, now I'm smooth as hell.
You
but
have
like,
a really smooth voice. I feel like you could pull it off, maybe even better than he could.
I guess I just need confidence, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's what it's all about. Not all, but I don't know.
No, it's about
necessary, but not
it's
sufficient.
I don't even know if it's
requirement.
about it's about being sure of yourself, but also having the right motivations. You know?
I'm learning so much from this game.
Time check.
20 minutes.
Just under, yeah.
Just under 20?
Yep.
All right. There's something that I do in case there hasn't been a nomination for a while. It's called a point vote. It's informal, no music, but everyone has to agree to it. What happens is you guys all put on your masks, and then I say, on 3, point to the person that you believe is the liar. And then when you take your masks off, everybody sees who everybody's pointing to. And you don't have to point. You could also just not be sure and not point. But everyone has to agree to do it in order for me to move forward.
I concur.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Just
All
because
right.
I don't want to be the person not to do it.
Everyone, please put on your masks.
I'm not saying I'm sure, but you know.
Oh.
I can't see very well.
Manny's still upside down.
What's the difference if I can't see?
What if you can see?
Exactly.
I've never turned it right side up and
All
tried
right.
to look.
On 3, please point to who you believe is the liar. 1, 2, 3. Masks off.
Okay.
This is so like, I found you out. I feel so bad doing that. It's just like, you didn't vote. None of you guys voted, eh?
No, I didn't. I'm just not sure.
No, I didn't have.
I'm trying to like study you guys to see if you guys have a tell or something. Like maybe if you fix your hair but you haven't fixed it yet, and you just took that off. I was like, why was that on your head the whole time?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot it was there. I was looking for it.
Poopola.
You was looking for it, you said?
Well, I looked for it on the floor when I was about to put it on.
And it was on your head.
Yeah.
See, the whole time I'm like, why does he have that thing on his head? So you can never know.
I thought that,
Is it
but I
because-
wasn't like upset about it.
Is it because subconsciously he needed that protection because he knows he's the liar and he has it there and his subconscious like, no, keep it there because it blocks people or something.
Blocks people.
Yeah, once you put
Like
it
on
on.
Facebook.
Yeah, like you know when you put sunglasses on?
Like if someone was like harassing you.
No, like when you put sunglasses on and nobody could see your eyes.
Sunblock.
So you could like, eye fuck somebody with your
You need
sunglasses
some-
on.
I have to use FPS like 150.
What is that?
It's like a
Explain that.
barrier for this from the sun.
Oh, it's a barrier.
I think it's SPF. I think FPS is something else.
Yeah, it's like a USB.
Yeah.
And you need
Which
that
isn't the
from
same
the
as
sun.
UVS. 2 different things
It's
also.
a bank.
Yeah.
You gotta live.
Oh, you definitely have to live.
Yeah.
That's,
I ain't trying to
yeah, there's
die
no
no time
question.
soon.
Nah, because when you die, you lose an important part of your life. That was a quote by Brooke Shields, by the way. I'm not that stupid for the internet.
Yeah, Brooke.
No, because some people like they I have the kind of sense of humor that people like, wow, was he serious?
No, we all definitely get it.
Okay,
I didn't really get it though.
that's okay. You laughed, so I appreciate that. 'Cause you didn't get it, but you still laughed.
Yeah.
I just laughed
And I
because
do
everyone else.
appreciate that.
I don't want to.
That's a good Samaritan
Well,
move.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I've been told that, and I love that. Like when I make a joke and I don't even laugh, and my face stays poker face.
You ever smoke crack?
Nah, no crack.
I would
Crack,
recommend
no.
it. What space? You ever go to space?
Ever go to space?
Like literally?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you ever been?
To space?
Yeah.
No. Have you ever been to
Yeah,
space?
have you ever been?
Yeah.
Are you talking about
I go a lot, man.
being high on narcotics?
No, like
on space, like going to space.
I go up there. You guys should check it out. No,
Well, every
it'll
time
definitely
I-
change your perspective of like what Earth
Every
is
time
like.
every time I make a phone call, I kind of go to space because the message goes all the way up to the satellites and then go back down to the.
Doesn't it just
phone
go to
call.
the towers?
It does just go to
and through
towers.
the repeaters
Are you representative?
of
Cell phones?
telecom? No.
Nah, man, because some movies have that satellites up there, and that's where I base all my information.
Oh.
Like from the movie Groundhog Day.
No, not Groundhog Day. There was another movie like probably Armageddon or something.
Oh yeah, that was great with Bruce Willis, man.
Yeah, Bruce Willis,
Sorry.
Ben Affleck, I think, right? Or Matt Damon. One
Yeah.
of them. They aren't. They're like kind of the same, right?
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Yeah.
They're besties.
Best friends from Boston. Fuck Boston. I'm not really. I mean, because I'm a Yankee fan,
Yeah.
it's like fuck, but not really. Fuck
not
the
I've been
city.
to Boston. It's okay, I guess.
But like, I guess
It's alright.
I can't stand any
It's
sports
quaint.
team from there.
Yeah, I still think you're a liar.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You've been to Boston though.
yes.
Manny, you should double team right here, bro. Like a sandwich.
So what was your favorite part of Boston?
I don't know. I mean, I went to this one place called Mike's Pastries, and they had really good cannolis.
Mike's Pastries, huh?
You can Google that
That
to
sounds
make
like
sure
that
it's a
sounds
real
like a nice
place.
generic name that could be anywhere really.
Yeah,
we
that
probably
sounds
have
like-
3 here in Queens.
Yeah, Mike's.
No,
Mike's
there's
I
not.
bet I could Google search one right now.
Go ahead.
I can't. My phone's.
Yeah, they took away our
I can't
phones.
Google
Oh,
my
that's
phone.
so they took away all our resources to find out
I'm just
who's
gonna see
actually
if I can
lying.
like access
Find
the
out whether
Google
I've been
Maps
to
in my
Boston or
head.
not.
Well, I think whether you went to Boston is very crucial because it would establish yourself as a liar. Once you've established yourself and once the trust is
We've
broken,
already
it's hard to
established
take
that you can lie about anything.
Do you know
can't.
what the
Yeah,
implications are if you lose this game?
I don't get $15. and
right.
I have to come back here probably next weekend when Seabass can't get 3 people who are not me and play again.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that's a high stakes. So like, if you really wanted this $15, which I know you do, you would be defending your honor as a human being.
So are you saying that
Why
I don't
didn't we
care?
divide it?
I'm saying that.
I voted to
I
divide it.
trust you.
You voted to divide?
I trust
Every time
you,
I play
but-
with new people, they make awkward mistakes and kill me for no reason.
But we're not trying to kill you.
So
That's
is that
the-
really a
that's
mistake? Because if they kill
that's the
you,
wrong
they're still in.
terminology.
Well,
you
it
get
wouldn't be so bad, but I haven't been the liar
Jason.
yet in those cases. So it's
I
always
just
one of
wanna
my
go for the
teammates
record that
unwillingly
kill anybody.
unwittingly voting me off. So,
Huh.
you know.
But if
Last time, it was really bad because the guy was like, you know, a gamer, or he considered himself a gamer. And for some reason, even with like a gaming background, he couldn't pick apart the rules of the game and devise enough of a strategy to know that you shouldn't vote people off at random. You should wait.
what's
For
a
more
gaming
info.
background? Don't we all have a gaming background?
Nah, he streamed on Twitch or whatever, or something.
Oh.
So he was like a streamer, so like, you know.
Guys, I know
A
you guys
gamer.
are fiddling, getting, just try to put them down. I don't want to accidentally popping open, ruin the game. Thank you.
That would never happen.
Anything could happen.
What do
Anything
you guys
could happen,
do
yo.
for fun?
Do for fun.
They like money.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, man.
What do you
Come
do
here.
besides that?
I went out and got drunk last night, and I went to a burlesque show at the Slipper Room.
Nice.
Yeah,
The secret room?
Slipper Room.
Slippery room.
It's in like Alphabet
Secret
City, that
room.
area.
The slippery secret room.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I've never been, you know,
It's nice.
I did one
It's
time.
weird.
but it sounds interesting.
I mean, it's cool.
I'm sure those
Last
women are
night,
very
like-
talented.
Yeah, I mean, there was one who was doing some stuff on like the trapeze,
Yeah?
you know, in a burlesque way. And there was some dude who was a juggler, and he pulled a bunch of balls out of his ball sack.
Nice,
And, you know,
nice.
So that was
Well, you
pretty
gotta
good.
support the arts, man.
I definitely do.
It's,
Yeah.
of course. So when he took out the balls out of his ball sacks, I don't even want to ask that question. I was gonna say, was it hairy, but that's
No, it was just white.
that's
you know,
just
White hair?
pale white,
neither here nor there.
hairless ball.
So it just Okay, no, that's
You know, like a ball that
and
you
then he
juggle
pulled
with.
out like 3 or 4 and
Not
stuff.
testicles. He wasn't juggling testicles. He was just juggling balls.
Balls, but he pulled them out of
Yes,
his
they just
crotch.
happened to
Yeah,
have
of
come
course.
out of his crotch.
But not his real crotch.
I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean not his real crotch?
Not his real.
How do I answer that
No,
question?
no. You
No, you
really
can't
attach
store
them
things
out.
in your
Yeah.
ball sack. I guess with the right surgery you could.
Yeah, you could totally put more balls in there if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
you know how people
No,
put like
drug dealers
gauges in
do
their
that all the
ear
time.
and make that,
You
their
put more
ear hole
balls,
huge?
balls in there.
You could, I guess if you put like gauges
Take
in
a couple
your
olives.
ball sack and just, kept
Put a
opening
couple
them up,
olives in that shit.
you could eventually get a huge
Olives.
ball sack that you could store shit in.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I would never do that. That's not on my agenda.
And I'm just trying to think my way through like, well, could you do that?
There's a lot of things I
guess
wouldn't
you
do
could.
that, man. Like those people that like pierce like big needles through their skins and like hang from their back. That shit is fucked up.
No, people do crazy shit to their bodies. I saw this
That's
picture.
so
Did you see this
fucked
picture where this guy and this girl, they took off this part of their body and then they took out their tongue out of that part with their mouths closed, but now they have a hole here where they could take their mouth out of, and they like basically tongue kissing like that, with a closed mouth. That's crazy. Crazy because their tongue came out of here.
That's
like-
cool, I guess.
I guess if you want to say that's
it's
cool, I
something.
say it's nasty.
I've never tongue kissed a girl through her closed mouth before.
That's weird.
No, it's definitely weird. You guys should see it
Yeah.
because it's nothing like seeing it.
That makes the shit that like
I can't
the
describe
people
it.
in like Aboriginal countries that put like those like things to their nose like look like child's play.
Yeah, I respect. That's part of those.
That's part of the tribe,
culture,
yeah.
the tribe, yeah.
I mean, body modification
And apparently,
is cool,
they're like
I
the
guess.
oldest. Like a new study said that we didn't come out of the original man wasn't in Africa. It was Aboriginal Australia.
The first dude
The first
Australia?
people. Yeah.
came from Australia.
I guess that would be okay because they have a lot of planes there too.
I've never been to Australia, and I'm not even sure if this study is legit.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
But the
been
original
verified.
Aboriginal people were black, and they say that the original people were black. So, shit, two and two together, they must be right?
I mean,
Shit.
as far as I understand, we evolved out of apes in areas that had a lot of grassy plains because to see, farther you'd have to stand up to see over the tall grass. So I know that's like the whole idea of why, we ended up upright.
All right.
So it would have had to be somewhere with a lot of plains. I think they have grassy plains in Australia.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I
but I
don't
don't-
definitely
I don't
know.
actually
I've seen
know.
it in,
I
I've
don't know too
definitely
much about
seen
their
it in
geography.
movies.
Yeah,
But
it's
no,
mostly desert.
it's a big continent. I'm sure they have parts of it that's grassy, and then
guess,
I'm sure they
but
have
the more,
some parts
but
that
the more
are.
grass you have, the more areas where humans could have evolved. So it helps to be as grassy as possible, I guess.
So crazy, man. Nature. It's nuts.
Nature is crazy.
One day you're just one thing, the next day you're something else.
Sure. It's not like that. It's like
No, it
one
is.
day you're one
It is
thing,
like
and
that.
like over 100
That's
million
exactly
years
what
or
it
something
is.
else.
No, it's but like
I actually had to have a conversation with someone who really talked like that.
it's like this.
And didn't believe in it because he was like, well, then why don't anyone just sprout wings and fucking fly into the sun? I'm like,
They
Oh, so
will.
you see, he's
He
just,
was for
they
real.
Will
They
over
will. They will
100
one day.
million.
Literally, here's how it happens. You
Oh,
center
Jesus.
all of your energy, right, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just happens.
no, that's just how they do it in Dragon Ball Z. It's
Yeah,
like-
that's how they do it in Dragon Ball
That's
Z.
how it happens,
You
man.
focus your energy, and then it pushes you. You focus.
So,
energy
what
to
do you
push
think the
up.
next step for evolution
That's what it
for
is.
our species is?
robotic integration.
Probably grow
Robotic
gills.
integration.
Probably grow gills, or like some way to
Why
breathe
would we wanna
underwater,
grow gills?
or at least hold our breath underwater for longer because of the rising sea levels. We're gonna need that.
We
Right?
could just
call.
all end up with webbed everything like Michael
Or
Phelps.
webbed, yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna have longer torsos to be swimming. You know,
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that'd be sexy. The one
Right?
with a real long torso.
everybody with long torsos.
Do you think aliens are sexy?
Depends on the alien, I guess.
I mean, like the
Captain-
xenomorphs from like the Alien series are
Captain
just
Kirk
fucking
was
scary.
cleaning house in space in the 70s and
Who was
80s.
cleaning house in space?
Captain Kirk, right? Wasn't that the Star Trek guy?
Yeah. Patrick Stewart.
No, not Patrick Stewart. William Shatner.
Oh, William Shatner, yeah.
Yeah. He was fucking green girls, blue girls.
Would you do that?
Depends.
If they're attractive?
They look like
If they had
they look like Mystique in the last movie, like Jennifer Lawrence, or even the other one, the Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
What if you knew that once you did it though, your dick would fall off?
Then no.
Nah, man. Wow.
I mean, I would use a condom when having sex with an alien.
You would?
But I don't think
Yeah.
that would.
You would not? You would go bare skin? I mean, you don't even know what's in that vagina. It could be full of spikes and shit.
That's true.
Yes, and condoms will help when the spikes.
Maybe I'll just let her give me a hand job.
Maybe her hands are made out. Maybe she got really rough hands. Maybe she comes from a culture of lifting weights.
Yeah, or climbing rocks and
Or
shit.
She has
so
like
it's all
really
like,
callous
rough.
hands and it
It's all
just like
callous.
destroys your penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that first, or like,
if it was Serena Williams doing it,
Oh shit.
how the hell did we get here?
Because he
Aliens.
fucking went to space at some
Oh yeah,
point.
he went to space. Yeah, again, you
No, it's all
definitely
time
have
out
to-
already.
Who did you fuck when you went to space?
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
Do you have
well,
any bastards
first
up
off,
there?
I did not. I don't like. It's not like that though. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like funny. It's not like like I went there and I had sex and let's talk about like it's talking about like college humor. It's not like that. It's more serious. So
So you didn't have sex.
no, okay, I did,
You did.
but it's not like that.
You fell in love with her, with the alien. That's what it is.
That's very sweet.
That's what it is.
You know, I've never been in a
You
long
caught
distance
feelings.
relationship. Certainly not anywhere near this long, but.
You gotta go, man.
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful. Wow. Sorry.
You know, like so many different galaxies and all that.
It's a lot, dude. There's
a lot.
So many.
So many.
It doesn't stop.
Right?
There's no stop. There's
you would
nothing.
think,
It's just
yeah,
infinite.
that's what you think. It has to stop.
No,
though,
it
right?
doesn't. It does not ever.
Why does it have to? Why do we think that it has to be an end?
It
as
never
people?
stops.
Like, as people, why do we always think something always has to come to an end?
Nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if it had a start point and just, expanded so far, it couldn't have expanded to infinity. It only would have gotten this far. However the fuck far this is.
However
But the
fuck
thing
far.
is,
What if it's still,
even
what if
though
it's still growing?
No, it is still growing.
even
Alright,
though
so
you
But, it still has, like, an
there's
edge.
no
Or there's
end
an
to
edge where
space.
things start getting
There's
really
no end to
sparse.
space.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
You
no end to
can't-
space.
there's
Space
no
keeps
end.
going, but there's not going to be galaxies
We can't
if you go far enough.
We can't. Yeah. There's not. Yeah. There might not be. Might not be galaxies, but like the space doesn't stop.
Yeah, the space
Yeah,
doesn't
It's
stop.
just like completely space. For
So it's just cold and dark.
yeah,
for forever. For
Things
forever.
floating
Until
around.
you hit the next universe.
For jillions
Yeah.
of years,
Yeah.
all you could just like if you take your
Yeah.
little space shuttle and just turn it up,
The space keeps
turn it up,
turn it up.
and you just go, you're not gonna stop. There's no end. It's like the magic school bus doesn't stop.
Man, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy to think about though? And then you turn that shit around, and then you're like, hey, I want to come back to Earth. I want to hang out with my peeps. And then you gotta take all the time to go back to Earth, and you finally get back to Earth, and you're like, man, I was so far out there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy
I'm sure
shit.
you missed all the carbon that Earth has because according to Breaking Bad, carbon is like
Essential
it's
of
essential
life.
for life. And I'm sure there wasn't carbon in all, I mean, I'm sure there were some planets with carbon and water.
There's a
Because I
decent
heard,
amount of carbon out there.
but then I heard that there's like a planet that's like so identical to Earth somewhere out there. Did you guys hear about
It's
this?
fucking crazy, man.
No,
That
but
is
I mean,
crazy.
It's not surprising.
It's not surprising, but it's crazy.
There literally could be another crazy advanced civilization, and it could be so different than ours based on the resources of their planet and based on the space-time continuum and whether or not they've evolved to the point that we're at. They could be behind us. We could be the most evolved species in the universe.
We could be.
We could. And it could just be that every other species dies at whatever is gonna kill us.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's
I mean,
this-
the dinosaurs were destroyed by the asteroids from popular belief.
An
yeah.
asteroid, yeah.
Had just
True.
devoured the Earth. It's weird that it came back though, just like engulfed the Earth in flames and and then the Earth just like revived itself almost. Dude, our existence is so fucking crazy.
It's meaningless, man.
It's
It's
weird.
so crazy how none of us are
meaningless.
high right now.
I mean, think about it, right? We're conceived. We're born in the world. Sperm hits the egg, you know, and then we start, you know, forming and stuff like that. And then as soon as we come into the world, there's rules, right? People have already made this stuff up for us to fit into the rule book. But like, that's just if we choose to follow the rules that are set for us. We could live a completely different life if we wanted to. But there's rules that essential for survival though that we have to play by. It's crazy. It's like a game almost. It's a game. That's what Tupac said, man. Tupac said that once you find the rules and level, the world is not a trick no more. The world's a game to be played.
Tupac was a wise man. I don't know if I would agree with that. Mostly because I wasn't paying attention. I was like dazed out just now.
Yeah, I zoned out because I broke my cup. No,
You broke your
just
cup?
give me a new cup.
Damn,
'Cause
dude, I want some of this shit. What do you got in here? Was this vodka?
I cracked the plastic cup. I
Is
was
this
just
your
gonna
vodka?
pour the
Is this-
water
Is
in.
this vodka here?
Keep drinking.
Is this vodka here?
No, although Seabass is gonna buy me 2 drinks when I'm done because I came here and played this fucking game again.
This game rules, okay?
Yeah,
This
man.
game is the meaning of life.
It's pretty good with the right people.
Double
We're over
dare.
here talking about
We're not even really playing a game. We're kind of just talking.
yeah, because I don't know which one. And it has to be one of you.
I mean, you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Thank you.
I don't want to. I don't.
$15 does a lot to people, man. It changes people.
You could buy a dime bag with that.
And have $5
And then have
left over for
$5,
Nick if
yeah.
someone still sells that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
nobody still sells that.
yeah.
Yeah, you probably
Harlem, dude.
Probably in the Bronx or maybe.
I went up to this guy in Soho the other day. He was rolling a joint like outside, and I was like, "Hey man, can I get some weed?" He's like, "No, man, you a cop."
You definitely look like a cop, bro.
This is the first thing he said.
I don't know why. It's because we're racist. And
It
that's
is.
how we.
No, it's just
Yeah,
that.
every white guy with like that kind of facial structure, they just look like a cop. Because
Yeah.
cops in movies, they all look like you, man.
Yeah.
With your
Yeah.
like nice hair swept to one side and
Yeah.
good facial features.
Yeah, cheekbones all on point.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with that, but I was like, it was so funny the way that I got him to sell me weed. I was like, I swear to God, man, I live in Harlem. Everyone thinks I'm a cop. I'm not a cop, man. He's got $20. Want to get some weed? Is that cool? He's like, let me see your phone. I'm like, what? He's like, let me see your ID. I was like, oh, sure. No, ID. I don't want to get locked up for this shit. I was like, I swear to God, man, I just want to get stoned. That's it. He's like, all right. I was like, it was like the smallest amount of weed ever. It was like in this little like contraption like this big. And then I smoked it.
You should have fucking arrested him for that. You know what? I am a fucking cop.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, no, I don't even want to joke about this because this guy will probably stab
Yeah,
me.
you'll get stabbed.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
probably stab me. So then I literally just was like, I smoked this weed, man. It was like the best weed I ever smoked. I was so high in like a second. I was
yeah?
like, bam, am I supposed to be somewhere? I don't know where I'm supposed to go anymore.
Space.
I got on the train, dude. That's how I want to introduce myself to people. I was like, hey, my name's John. You ever been in space? You ever been in space? You ever been in space, man? It's like, hey, how's it going? I'm John. You ever been in space?
Nah, bro.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
That's not what it is. Or I want to do this. Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
I'm Marion.
Marion? I'm Manny.
Nice to meet you. I gotta do it with a straight face though. Like I gotta do it.
Because
Like,
your name isn't Marion. That's
I
the
know,
joke,
but
right?
like
Okay.
if you really tell a straight face to someone and see what they say, they're like, well, sorry, man, that you're like, you know.
What? That's a name,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but it's
right? I haven't met a Marion, but I've heard of it.
wait. You never met a Marion?
Nah.
Wait, Marianne or like
Marianne.
Marion. M-A-R.
How are you spelling that?
Right?
Like basically
I
MARIAN
guess that's a unisex name.
or Mary or Mary.
Oh no, I've never met one of those.
Never met a Marion?
No, that's not a real name.
You're right.
Marion?
My mom had a friend named Marion. She was nice.
I have a cousin named Marion.
I mean, there's Marianne and there's like Miriam.
Yeah, Miriam.
Miriam.
Marion.
I think you're like right between those two names.
Yeah, but like I just want to do it with a straight face just to see how people would react.
Try Jennifer.
I mean, I've
Hey,
heard.
I'm Jenny.
I've heard.
Sure.
I've
Hey, I'm
heard
Jenny.
weirder
Because
names.
What?
then they'll think you're saying Jimmy.
No, Jenny.
I work with. I work with
my
kids.
Just stick with Jennifer.
Yeah, nah. I've heard weirder names. If you tell me your name is Marion, I'll just assume that's your name and keep it moving. It's,
You're probably from Switzerland or something where that's a guy's name.
Hello.
okay, and you have a bad accent.
That's like the worst.
That's just everyone talks like that in his town.
Every time I
Yeah,
say,
that's his specific
I love saying,
region.
I love saying hello, like hello, in place for like hello, like hello. I don't know why.
I do want to learn. I
That's
have
hello in
fantasized
German.
about learning like a British accent and like just walking around introducing myself in a British accent.
How would you say it, mate?
Not like that. That's Australian.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really tried it. I never got in front of a mirror and like practiced it.
Let's try it right now. Come on,
What
try
do
it
you
right
need
now.
a mirror
Let's
for?
try
You
it,
just
try
need
it.
to hear it.
Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, but I have to look at myself too, man. Like,
No, that makes it weird. Do you talk to yourself normally? Because that'll put you all off your game. Talking to
Yeah,
yourself in the
you're
mirror
right.
if you don't do it normally.
Just imagine you're in London in a little coffee shop drinking a little cup of tea, and you're having a conversation with me.
Let's be a little bit less stereotypical, shall we?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. We. I don't know, man.
I heard a bunch
I
of them
don't- I
crying
don't know.
online because it's like, oh, we're leaving the EU. Now I'm gonna have to go back to crumpets. I'm not gonna be able to get croissants anymore. How the fuck do you go back?
That's
Fucking
so-
wankers!
Croissants are fucking
Screaming.
good, dude. I love croissants. Croissants, actually.
So yeah, man. Ever since that happened, apparently it was gonna be like craziness, like.
Nothing happens.
But yeah, like I'm not
Ain't
like okay.
shit
Well, what the
happens.
fuck? Where? Did London Bridge fall down yet?
No,
Nah, right? It's still.
no.
Still operating.
But they're
still
probably gonna
operating
build a
in-
wall there so that immigrants can't come over it.
All right, do you guys want to reassess suspicions with a point vote?
I'm just chilling now. I'm just chilling now.
The longest sudden death game we
Can we get really close to these mics or to these videos?
Yeah, you can get really close.
Just don't touch it.
We could do a reassessment.
Yeah, sure.
Just try to leave the chair where it was. That's the only thing.
How come the floor isn't marked? Like with gaffer's tape or whatever?
I guess I will do that.
I mean, you don't have to. Just
The thing is, I'm waiting.
I feel like it's only
I'm
natural.
waiting until I set up the monitors so that I can actually do it, like
Monitor?
seeing everything.
That was
You
good.
you waiting?
Bagel, we got
Wow, you
35-ish
just
or
all over the place
40-ish?
with this accent. First I heard a Scandinavian accent, then I just heard Indian accent right there.
Good.
Wedding? That's what I heard.
Oh, sorry. No, it's sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel really uncomfortable trying to do foreign accents because I'm half white, and that's just white enough for anything you do to be racist. So
Yes.
it's
When you're white,
yeah.
it's automatically racist.
Yeah.
You guys earned that shit.
I didn't earn the shit. It was the people before me that earned the shit that just fucking stuck it on my ass.
Yeah, man.
It's the worst, dude.
No, man, I'm white too, even though I'm really Dominican, but I have white skin. I could pass as white. My whole life.
not passable.
Yeah, dude, that's
My whole
so not
life.
passable.
come on,
My
man.
whole life.
Seriously?
Yeah, my whole life. I was either Greek or Italian, or then I would be Colombian.
You could be Greek.
or Puerto Rican. I never got
Yeah.
Dominican. I got
You never
Greek.
got Dominican?
Never got Dominican. I got
Bro.
Puerto Rican and Colombian, but then I would get Italian and Greek, and
Italian.
yeah, I got Italian. See, because
Doesn't even make
especially when I was
sense.
growing, like when I grew, it happened a lot when I was growing my hair out and I would slick it back,
Oh.
and then they would be like, "Wow, you look Italian."
I'm from the Midwest,
Where?
Michigan.
Michigan?
Wait, for
What
you?
part?
Or for-
Yeah.
Oh.
I lived in Detroit for a while, but then I also lived in the Upper Peninsula for like 3 years.
Canada?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool up there.
How is Detroit, man?
Oh, dude, I had a great time when I was growing up, dude.
I hear it's on the rise. It gets a lot of press that it's like, oh, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
Detroit was great when I
I
was young,
assume
man.
that was
Like,
just
I went to like all these
propaganda
concerts
to
when
get
I was
people to
younger,
buy those
man.
$1,000 houses.
I went to so many fucking concerts.
But a lot of hipsters
So many,
are
dude.
going to Detroit.
Hipsters?
Yeah, it's becoming one of those gentrified.
Detroit's really fucking cool, man. It's just like people want to move there and it's really cool, but like the outskirts of it are so shitty, and they had to rebuild the shitty parts because it's all burnt down houses and like
Yeah?
boarded up houses. But like there's really
suburbs
good
around
part.
it?
Yeah, like Detroit itself, like the inner of Detroit, man, is so culturally awesome. But like because like there's Greek town, there's like Polish town, there's Chinatown. There's like all these different like ethnic groups, but then like when you get out of like the hub of Detroit, because it's centered, it's like all goes to a circle and then it branches out, and then when you get you get like 3 or 4 miles outside the city, man, and it's just like shit. It'd be like if the only area in New York like was Chelsea, and then everywhere else like Upper West Side, Upper East Side was just complete garbage.
Staten Island.
Yeah, Staten Island would be like everything would be burned down. Yeah. So like you'd come there for just like that like Chelsea experience, but then everything outside of it's just fucked.
I just love how we, like, you're not a New Yorker, but I feel like New Yorkers always find a way to insult Staten Island. Just throw a little insult. Fuck
Because
Staten
it's
Island.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
It
Staten Island's
stinks.
alright.
as well be
I've been there a
Jersey.
few times.
Yeah, right. It might as well
I
be
got
Jersey.
lost on one day in like Manhattan, went over the wrong bridge and went there, but that was about it.
Are you from New York?
Wait, how do you go over a bridge from Manhattan to Staten Island?
Yeah,
Can't
there's
you?
no
Oh wait, never mind. Oh sorry, I
Ferry.
was in Brooklyn.
ferry.
Wait, you can't? There's no bridge that goes into Brooklyn?
Yeah,
No?
no. The Verrazano
Yeah.
goes, but it
Verrazano
comes from
Bridge, that
Brooklyn.
You can't get from Manhattan to Staten Island. You
Not
can
on
get
the
from
bridge.
Brooklyn to
Not
No,
Staten
you have to
Island.
go through Brooklyn.
Please, only the players. Only the players.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We were asking the audience. That's not.
No,
I've been to
it's
Staten
not
Island
allowed?
twice in my
It's
life.
not-
Same reason why your phones are
Passing
over there.
through or going
Oh,
there.
shit,
Passing
man.
through even. One time I was passing through Staten Island to go to Jersey to buy a car,
Dude,
and then I forgot.
I don't
the other
wanna.
time.
I don't wanna like. If I'm not obligated to say someone's a liar, I'll just take the $15. Do you guys vote for that?
I would vote that I'll take it $15.
Oh, but I want it though.
You should have tried to. You should have divided it. Should have
No,
voted
no, no. I
to
want that
divide
shit.
it. See, that's the
I
problem.
voted to divide it.
That's
I
the
want that
problem.
shit.
That's the problem with America and
What?
the economy.
Hey, look.
It's
if
a winner,
I get it
we
and
have a winner-take-all economy. This basically is a model for the real world. We have a winner-take-all economy where we feel like, hey, yeah, the rich people are fucking us, but I'm gonna be rich one day, so I'll be doing the fucking. Why couldn't we just? Why couldn't we? You know what I mean? Why couldn't we split the $15? No, I want all of it.
because
I want it
15
all.
divided by 3 is $5.
Yeah, man.
There's so many more things I can do with $15 than 5. Like $5 to me in New York City, I might as well wipe my ass with that. I might as well literally not go to the store and wipe my butt cheeks.
I wouldn't suggest it because money
Whatever.
tends to have a lot of germs, and then when you put it up your ass and there's like germs and then the feet.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no, I
What
think about that.
what about like a freshly
It's an
printed?
ass.
What about like a freshly
There's
printed?
germs on
That's
it.
a, that's a,
Alright, listen.
wait, hold up.
That's
Your
a-
ass
that's
is
a gateway to the-
It's a
to the-
gateway
yeah.
into your body.
Yeah.
Your butthole. It's a gateway.
That's the gateway to life. Is the butthole.
No, vagina. The vagina is the gateway to no, right? No.
The vagine.
Maybe it's the butthole. Who knows?
Jason, you getting this on tape?
Who knows?
Jason, can I get some more water, bro?
The human mind is so
Yo,
creative.
do we got a band? Is there like a band that's gonna come out and start playing? Like a mariachi band or something like that?
Mariachi, wow.
We can
God,
play whatever
every
music
time.
after the game.
And it's racist because I'm white.
You fucking racist, man. You go.
Dude, the other day, like no, not the other day, but it was like 3 months ago. I was at a bar, and I was just like walking outside this bar, and like this dark-skinned gentleman was like, "Man, I have had it with white people for." All I said was like, "Hello," and he was like, "Man, I've had it with white people today," and I was like,
Sorry for my ancestors, man.
I was like,
I know, if the tables were turned and you had some.
and I was like, "Hey, man, I had it with black people today." It would be like that's when it becomes racist.
Oh, yeah.
No, it would be
It's super
the-
racist.
The DJ would stop playing the music. Everybody would look at you.
Get the fuck out of here, man!
You cracker ass cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's Chris Rock. I just recently saw his stand up for like the first time in 6 years. And that's what he says.
Do you like Chris Rock?
Chris Rock, yeah.
I met him a couple times.
In space?
Not.
I don't think
I
he'd be
didn't
a
meet
cool
him
guy to
in
chill with.
space,
Around space.
but I met him like
Like
in
space
the
is
vicinity.
suburbs?
No. God, no.
Oh,
No. Of course not. No, that's
He
ridiculous.
looks like he
Do
goes
you
to
think
space.
Chris Rock would be a cool person to chill with? I don't think so.
I met him like a couple
Why not?
times, bro, and like every time I met him, he was kind of a dick to me.
Well, obviously he's a dick to you.
I mean, yeah,
You
you're
know?
fucking white.
You're white.
Fuck
He doesn't
you.
know you.
racist.
No.
Oh yeah, it's now.
Don't want to get hate? Don't be white.
Nah, the reason I don't think he'd be
dude,
a cool
I just can't
person
be
to
white anymore. That's the thing. I just have to not be white.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just like go
Paint your face.
dunk myself
but
in
that
like
is
a vat
still-
of tar.
That is
And
that.
like I just got like tar skin now.
I mean,
forget
that
to
is
paint lips
sucky.
on.
You guys, socially, white people. I don't know why. Like, white comedians can't really talk about black people. Black comedians talk about white people all the time, and we all
Kramer
find that
tried to do
hilarious.
it, and he just got
No,
like.
but what Kramer did was not jokes. That was just straight up racism right there. I don't even know how.
I think I'm talking about the thing that happened like way before that, like years and years ago. It's like part of his stand-up. He like, you know, said the N-word, which I can't say out loud.
He said the N-word?
Kramer,
Seriously?
yeah, man.
Yeah, on
He
on
said
stage.
it right
It was
to
part of his stand-up.
Oh, it's part of his
It was,
stand-up?
yeah. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's more recent. But like, I'm talking about like 10 years ago. He had like.
Yeah, about 10 years ago. I was in high school.
He was doing some stand-up or something, and you know, as part of
basically-
his stand-up, he said the N-word.
He didn't
No,
like
it wasn't
abbreviate
part
it
of
or
his
anything like
stand-up.
that. He didn't like end it with an A.
No,
He
it wasn't
like-
part of his stand-up. It was a heckler heckling him who's black. And he said, you're an N-word. And he was like, if this was 40 years ago, I would be able to lynch you and stuff. Like he was
I
going
definitely did
on
not.
that
We
guy.
have definitely not seen the same clip. I know we're not
Oh,
talking about
yeah,
the same
yeah,
clip.
that's
all right.
the Kramer from Seinfeld,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's his real name.
No, his name is
No? Oh.
something
You know what?
else.
I'm not gonna lie to
Michael
you.
Richards or
like,
something.
I think it is.
Oh, yeah,
I think it
Kramer
is
was someone else's in
unfortunate
his
that to some black communities that like they automatically rule out white people. I think it's unfortunate.
What do you mean?
Like some black communities don't even give white people give white people a chance at all. Like
To live there?
What?
To live there or
No, just to be around them. Like I lived in the Bronx, I lived in Upper Harlem, and there's some black people where like you can't just say like, hey, how's it going? Because they'd be like, nah, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but
Oh no, man! I grew up in like when my family moved here from DR. I lived in the Dominican Republic for like 3 or 4 years. First 3 or 4 years of my life, we moved to Brooklyn, and in Bed-Stuy, I always used to play in the playground. I thought my name was White Boy for like, cause I didn't know how to speak English, and that's what they called me. The kids in the playground was White
For
Boy.
real?
Yeah,
That's
White
funny.
Boy. And I just thought I didn't even know that I was like Latino. I just thought I was a white kid because all the black kids call me white. But it's not like I wouldn't say that's a whole community. Maybe there's a couple of individuals that are like
no. I'm not saying it's the whole community at all. I'm just saying there's some thoughts. There's just some communities like it could be a household. It could be a block.
Okay, yeah, like
You know what I'm saying? We're some in some of the minds of some, African American descent, black descent, we're like literally just despise white people. They literally blame white people for a lot of things. And I'm not saying it could be a very small percentage, but it's just unfortunate that percentage is still even exists. Because it's hard for me to even say anything without even opening up my mouth and saying anything to defend myself. Because like I've experienced it where like they'll literally you go out your hand to extend a greeting and they'll literally just like shut me out without even before a word even comes out of my mouth, and they know nothing about me. And all I want to do is say hello.
Oh, that's ignorance. But again,
yeah, I
that's,
know. I generally
individuals.
associate with ignorance too, but it just sucks that that's still around because I'm such an unbiased person that I'm just like, dude, I don't even like look at you as for this color of your skin. I literally look at you just as a human being.
That's how we should all look at each other. But
it's not that hard.
no, it's not.
It's
Not that hard if you've never experienced racism. Then it's hard. It's easier for you not
I
to
guess
look
you're
at
right.
color.
No, you are
But if
right. You are right. You're all right.
But if you like, if it's
because their
if
parents,
it's shown to you every
parents
day, if it's shown to you if I saw this clip with this little black girl, this like baby 2-year-old black girl. They asked her they gave her a choice of a white doll or a black doll. Which one's prettier? And she chose the white doll because that's what the media puts out is you have to have your hair has to be long and silky and all that. And a lot of the standards of beauty is Anglo, Saxon. And yeah, people don't see themselves represented in the media. They start they see it. They start self-hating them. Not self-hating, but like they don't look at their worth the same as somebody who's always represented. Like, have you seen the criticism that the Luke Cage show has gotten because it has no white people? Meanwhile, Friends is on Netflix. I think it's had 2 black people in the whole run in Friends. Like, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's the history of this country.
No, you're absolutely right, man. It's weird that it's now just coming to a head like during our generation and we're experiencing it.
Yeah, because we could actually record
Yeah.
it happening like before it was like,
But-
it might be happening, but people have to
I'm
take
glad.
away the
I'm
power.
glad that the minority is getting more representation because I know that America is a white-dominated country, probably 80% white, 20% other ethnicities. Probably.
It's
Well, it
like
might be
more like 60%.
I thought
Yeah.
it was
Right.
like 48 or some shit.
percent white.
Speaking of minority, you guys have a minority that needs to be found out about in this game.
Oh yeah, I think I know who it is.
Would you like to do a point vote?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do a point vote.
All right, everyone, please put on your masks.
So hard to see
This way,
this
right?
thing.
Correct, yes. But please take off your glasses. Yes.
All
right, guys.
The percentage now.
On 3, please point to who you believe is the liar. 1, 2, 3. Masks off.
I know. It's like we know.
The tables
Yeah.
have turned, man.
I don't know. I feel like
Turn.
the reason I picked you this time, I have no real like, obviously no concrete evidence. I'm just watching you, and you're getting very personal. And I don't know. He's not doing it, and he's an experienced player. So I'm like, let me see.
I should stop talking. I mean, if I just stop talking, and I'll just.
Maybe.
Well, you were more aggressive in the earlier start of the game. You were like, let's find some guy. I'm suspicious of this guy. You keep saying that you're suspicious of me to try to kind of build some kind of a case.
That's also true. When I suspected you the first time, no, I suspect you back. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I know I'm not a liar.
That just makes you a liar.
Yeah, because we all lie, I guess, somehow, some
No,
way.
you're totally the liar, man. Well, I would like to make an official.
I nominate this guy.
I nominate.
No, it's too late.
I
already did.
actually nominate Manny.
No, he's the first one to say it now. You gotta say, just to be clear, everybody. If you would like to nominate somebody, don't just that's part of the game.
Wait, what was your first name again?
Everyone, please.
Rigel.
There's
okay.
a nomination, please. Nobody talk. Just to be clear, so before we continue to move forward, in case there are more trials, if you want to make a nomination, say the phrase "I nominate" followed by the person's name. Don't say anything else around that. If you do, I'm not going to acknowledge it. All right. So, John has nominated Manny. John, would you like to provide testimony?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I think Manny's a great guy. I wouldn't. I wouldn't second guess his honor and his good guyness. But he's been playing the slide dog this whole time. He's been playing the slide dog, and that's and to be honest with you, maybe I'm wrong, but I just gotta go with it.
Is that all?
That's all.
Thank you, John. Rigel, would you like to add anything about Manny?
No.
Thank you. Manny, defend yourself if you must.
I don't see how I've been playing the slide dog. I've just been going along with the conversation, trying to add my own little quips here and there. I'm just trying to bring up his viewership, But if you believe I'm sly, I would like to know how I've been sly. Or
Is that
can
all?
I ask a question?
No.
Okay. No, never mind.
You may ask a yes or no question, and he only may nod. That is it.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
All right, thank you, Manny. Everyone, except for Manny, please put on your mask and stick out your fist. You're good. No, you're good, man. If you would like to eliminate Manny, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. Masks off. One vote from John.
I nominate John.
All right. Rigel has nominated John. Rigel, would you like to provide testimony?
No.
Thank you. Manny, would you like to add anything about John?
Now that you say I'm sly, I kind of think you're sly. Because, well, I don't know why you chose me. You could have chose him, but I think it's you.
Is that all?
I could be wrong, but I think it's him.
Is that all?
That's all.
Thank you. John, would you like to defend yourself?
I just like to say, Manny, I think you're a good guy. I really do.
Thank you. I appreciate
That's all I got.
Please, Manny.
That's it.
All right. Everyone, except for John, please put on your mask and stick out your fist. If you would like to eliminate John, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. Masks off. 2 votes. John, you have been eliminated. Were you the liar?
No.
Who was the liar?
I was the liar.
Manny wins Line for Money, Game 30, Sudden Death, and qualifies for the Inner Circle. I'm Sebastian. This is Line for Money. Sign up to play at lineformoney.com. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
They got me chasing after money that don't exist. Debt, it's on paper. Cats with calculators. Calculate a way to make a real dollar off a dollar faker. And you know they say to trust God, he's your maker.